together mixed up. Lestat. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lestat. At this masquerade ball, I insist on removing my mask and making my presence known. First, I want to make a statement. Rosilene Rocha and I, we were spinning around. I couldn't fail to mention our driver Joaquim, who patiently brought us here. As the old poet said, the world is a mill where everyone meets, and here it was no different. There were cats, dogs, people, everywhere, everything together and mixed up. The view was facing the bar, poems were recited and music didn't stop playing. Improvised refrains, and I know how to sing with my shy and daring way of relating to others without blinking. I carefully watched everyone reciting their verses. Rosilene Rocha recited her verses with drops of tears in her eyes. Reynan Ferreira chased away the evil eye with his strident poetry. He made everyone stop. With his unusual entrance, he made everyone question. Voices we heard from there. From here, where were you? The girl with the Indian skirt, with her art of enchanting. Ada seemed to blossom with a way of being in chains, and us poets improvised verses in that place. I can't fail to mention Raphael Joseph arrived there in the dead of night. Mysterious his way of walking with his umbrella, he came to appreciate us. Requests were made for him to recite a text, and he took from his pocket his improvised text set to music, which he insisted on interpreting, and then Reynan Ferreira came to play. What's your name was said there, even before we started, in exchange for sugar cane candy so we could say our names. My sister, frightened in a little corner, was asked her name. What's your name? What's your name? Like the name! Samuel stopped reciting a text because he was going to talk about God, but his skill with his flute, I admired it. Hearing him play, Reynan Ferreira and Ada played for Samuel on his solar flute, and I attentively observed them. There were young people lying around there, and others didn't stop walking, and the crowd kept arriving, everyone together and mixed. An indigenous people's day was recited there. There were drinks in the cellar, and I tasted something from there. Even Felix's hot dogs were sold there. And I met a girl before arriving there, and I was asked how many days it had been since I'd eaten sugarcane candy. Silly, the girl was there. Ask my sister if you don't want to believe me. My sister had to leave us, and Samuel took her, and everyone was together and mixed there. But I also had to leave. I posed for photos, worried if someone would post them. I don't feel comfortable taking them, but I made an exception. And together with Reynan Ferreira and Rosilene Rocha, we posed, and I said goodbye with longing. From there, we were all together and mixed there. Forgive me if I failed to mention the names of everyone who was in that place. We were all together and mixed, and I couldn't remember the names of everyone who gathered there. Even Jesus Christ made a point of honoring us.